Seeing none, let's move to consent agenda. Do I have a motion on this? Hello?
Oh, Mike left. I'll find it.
That's right.
I can read it. Resolved that the Board of Education, Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois hereby takes the following action on the listed consent agenda items. A, approves payment of the bills as presented and listed in section 7.A of the August 13, 2013 Board Agenda Packet. And B, approves minutes from the meetings held on July 9th and July 15, 2013, open and closed as presented and amended in the August 13, 2013 Board Agenda Packet.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Tim Walsh. All right, we'll start with bills first. Any questions on the bills?
There were some questions on the bills. We have one payment to Des Plaines Valley Region.
Okay, give me a page on
I'm
this
sorry,
one.
page 86.
Okay,
We had a payment there of $17,868. That's our annual cost to, as a part of the Des Plaines Valley Region, which I believe handles.
All of our cooperative education and industrial education Perkins grant money.
On the same page, there was a question about Elite Deals, a tent that we purchased. That was a tent for our cross-country team. It was damaged in the flooding back in July, and that'll be reimbursed through the insurance. There was a question regarding, on page 87, Graphics 2000. There was a purchase of summer camp T-shirts. That money comes from the money that's collected from all of the participants. They all pay a fee, obviously, to be a part of the camp, and those are some of the expenditures of the camp. On page 91, there was a question with regard to SELF. That's our workers' compensation pool. It stands for School Employees Loss Fund. It's a cooperative we've been a part of for a number of years. That's our annual workers' comp insurance premium, $51,689.
Can you give us a little, is that, how do they determine what our premium is for that?
It's based partially on our claims and partially on the claims for the whole pool. So we're in the cooperative, we get the benefit of the cooperative. Our claims tend to be pretty low simply because we don't have employees who are custodial workers. Custodial workers tend to be the highest claims. Because we outsource that, we don't have that. But that it's kind of a combination of what the claims are for us and for the pool as a whole.
Have we had any claims in the last year?
We have a few different, for
Slips,
small ones,
falls.
slips and falls, but
Oh, for workers' comp.
yeah, for workers' comp. There was also a question on that same page, specialty floors. We paid $6,287 to refinish the gym floor. That was on the main gym. We do that every 2 to 3 years, and talking to Joel today. We haven't done that for a couple of years, but that's what that refinish.
And it's not a full complete stripping or repair, it's just a light screening and then like a top coat,
Got it.
not a repainting or anything of that nature. And we're at a point that came up in our weekly facilities meetings, myself, we're probably at the last time we can be doing that. You get about 10 of those over 15 years where you can strip it down a coat with a small screen and then just varnish over. We're getting to a point to where we got to strip or replace and repaint.
okay, any other
There was
questions?
a
New floor now when we remodeled?
We did not put a new floor down.
There's also a question on page 92, triangle screen print. That was for some additional T-shirts for the summer football programs. And again, it's the same type of thing. Those are paid for by the students that are in the camps. And the final questions on the bills were World Fuel Services. That's the gas station over on Harlem that we've been using for the past couple of months. We haven't started with Riverside. We actually are setting up some training in the next week or so to take our employees that do the driving of the minibuses over to the Public Works Department to run through the actual procedures in terms of the information they have to enter and that type of thing, hand them the keys and that. we don't separate the cost of fuel for sports based on summer programs and regular programs. We just have one line item for each sport. And I think that was.
So we don't allocate this says summer baseball fuel, summer basketball fuel. That isn't included in the cost of the participation fees that kids pay to be in the.
No.
Okay.
It's minimal, Tim. It's not to a point.
Just asking.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying we haven't
Yeah,
seen it as across the board.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions, Tim?
No.
Any other questions for Tim on bills? All right, seeing none, is there any questions on minutes? Seeing none, Mary Ann, you want to go for the vote?
Mr. Gritchen?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Mr. Jefferson?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes.